You know, when I pointed out and told you people that nothing in Nigeria should be trusted, a number of people were like, what? Churches, hospitals, pastors, priests, professors, all the academic juggernauts that you see, as long as he says he is a Nigerian, consider him a criminal. When I told people that even institutions, civil institutions in Nigeria are also embraced with criminality, a number of people thought I was just, please, let's get straight to the point. Watch this video. Just watch this video.
For over 10 years, from 2014, I left that because I did not want First Bank to be removed from my hometown. Then over time, as the Lord will have it, upon arrival into Nigeria, from the airport I went straight to Abuja to pick some funds. 55 million in a savings account had disappeared, and that was what triggered this. They said I had just made a withdrawal at Umahapa Ozakolipan. I said it couldn't have been possible. They triggered an investigation, and it happened that indeed bank officials had withdrawn 55 million in 6 installments of 10 million and 5 million respectively, of which they accepted. They accepted responsibility, and it took about 1 week for the funds to be returned to me. It was then I became very afraid, as anybody would. Then I wrote to say I wanted to terminate my fixed deposit.
This is First Bank of Nigeria. Now, this is the most reputable bank in Nigeria. This bank stood the test of time. This is the only bank that stood even when other banks were failing, even when other banks were crumbling, even when other banks were folding. The First Bank of Nigeria is the most trusted bank you can ever see. But what are we seeing here? Obviously, this is not a Ghanaian making this testament. This is a Nigerian making this testament. To see that there is criminality everywhere in Nigeria. You come to church, there is criminality. You come to banks, there is criminality. You come to schools, there is criminality. You come to hospitals, there is criminality. These are the things I tell. See, let me tell you, because he's a pastor does not mean you should exonerate him from criminality. Because he's a professor does not mean you should exonerate. See, one of the greatest, the people that I've seen to exhibit the highest level of criminalities are pastors and professors in Nigeria. Because he's a lawyer does not mean he is devoid of criminality. Because he's a medical doctor does not mean, if you think I'm lying, go and ask Botswana people or Botswanans. Do you understand? It was medical, there were medical doctors that they outsourced to come and help Botswana grow, to come and teach Botswana people, to come and train Botswana people, to come and help Botswana people. But what happened? They started exhibiting what they are known for, criminality. Remember, Ghanaian doctors were there and they did not show any form of criminality. But now, once you bring that, see, that's why I say, forget that he's a pastor, forget that he's a priest, forget that he's a professor, forget that he's a medical doctor, forget that he's an engineer, forget that he's a lawyer. All these things don't matter. All that matters is whether he's a Nigerian. As long as he's a Nigerian, overwrite other things, overwrite his profession, consider him a criminal once he says I am a Nigerian, and give him the opportunity to prove himself otherwise, including myself.
Good evening, Mr. Manager. I hope all is well with you and yours. Okay, I was listening to an interview that was conducted between yourself and Sony Media earlier this morning, and the topic on discussion was as to whether there's an Igbo king in Ghana or something along that line, you know. And then you asked the question whether there's an Igbo king in Ghana, and his reply was, I mean, his reply was not straightforward. It was he is an Igbo leader. He is acting Igbo king, and he is only a leader for the Igbos in Accra, not in Kumasi or Takoradi or, you know, the rest of the country. Which is which? This guy goes along flaunting his muscles, behaving as if he is a native Ghanaian and that he has the right to own Igbo village or get Igbo village going in Ghana with his intentions of building Igbo schools, Igbo towns, Igbo lands for only the Igbos. What this guy is trying to do is to segregate. He's creating segregation in Ghana to create a place specifically for Igbos. Yet we do not have any Igbo tribe in our constitution. So I don't know what this guy is getting at. He is not one of us, and we will not allow this to happen as long as we all live in Ghana. It will not happen in our, I won't say in our lifetime, it will never happen for him to flaunt his muscles and behave like he is a Ghanaian, born and bred, and his audacity, the audacity of the guy to create an Igbo enclave. I've never heard this nonsense anywhere before. So, Mr. Manager, if you can reach Chukwuemeka and get him on your show and interview him whether he is actually an Igbo king in Ghana, because according to what Sony Media was saying this morning, he is no such thing. There is no such thing as Igbo king on Ghana soil except in Nigeria. So if with his intentions of wanting to create Igbo village and Igbo schools and whatever can be done in Nigeria. Nigeria is only 45 minutes on a flight to Ghana. He can go there and do his festivals, his whatever he does can be done there, but not on our land, not on our soil. So if you can get Sony Media on your show again to interview him and get him to be specific as to what he say. We are not stupid. This guy has got titles and he refers to himself as HRH, His Royal Highness. So how can anybody with a modicum or scintilla or brain cell do this if he is not actually a king? He also claims that he has been inducted into the Ghana Traditional Council. How did he get there? How did this happen? He's not Ghanaian. So how? I don't get this one. Maybe someone can come and explain that to us as well. You know, we can easily take this guy on. He said he was going to take Ghanaians that are talking shit about him to the law court. We're waiting. All Ghanaians, all Ghana against him will come to the court and you know, prove our case, because he is not one of us. To become a king, you have to have a land and you have to come from a bloodline to become a king. So if he doesn't know this, then he should get that into his skull, because you were born, you have to belong to the royal family with bloodline to be able to call yourself a king. So seriously, if you can get him on your show to interview him and get him to tell us which is which, if he's actually a Igbo king in Ghana. We don't even want any Igbo king in Ghana anyway. You know, we've got our kings, we've got our chiefs, we've got our leaders, you know, well-respected kings in Ghana. So he cannot come and flaunt his muscles with his stinking attitudes and arrogance, flaunting everywhere, jumping from one radio station to the other, paying his way to the higher echelons of Ghanaian society. We won't let this nonsense go on any further. Enough. You know, he keeps saying that he's been in this position since 2012. It was done under the closet. Nobody knew about this. Really, if it was done in the open for all Ghanaians to know, we would have been protesting and fighting him since then. We've only just found out through social media. So he can say whatever in his defense, but we've only just found out about all this nonsense about his lands acquisitions and his inductions and everything. That's why we are out in our numbers to fight this nonsense. This nonsense must stop right now.
Yeah, Mr. Manager. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. May God bless you with everything that you are doing. That's something we did there. Like, I won't use very bitter word give him, but I go forgive him for today. What I don't like, it be people where they be fake. What I don't like for my life inside. That guy, when you look in facial expression, I say, no Nigerian man go be come to me, come do me, yeah, wow. Me, not even Ghana. Nobody, you go fit come in front of me. Because me, I be criminal myself. I dey tell you people, me, I be criminal. So the moment me I see you where you be fake or whoever you are, hey, if you be good person, your impression will tell me everything. Me, I for be in the police, I for be in a IGP for Ghana. Like me, I go wipe every Nigeria in Ghana. Me, if I be IGP, I go wipe every Nigeria in Ghana. Because none of them have clear mind of any nation at all where they go on. I could wipe them. But you see that man where he did the way they talk. Some way they talk, it be true. Some it be fake way they do for them. That man where he did Ghana, where he mentioned him, that man where he did Ghana, he mentioned him. He don't know any politician. No politician they will know him. He know politicians. But the way that man they carry himself, Ghana government don't fool like that too. They will not be stupid like that. Even that fucking man, that Gamanche, where they there, that stupid idiot, where they there. Even self, make I tell you, Ebus where you go know. Gamanche where they there, it be people where they put them for top. The house where they, it be their family where they put them for top. Because it be them the heritage, the land where they Accra. It not be here alone in land. The Ghan people where they Accra, including the Ghanaians, they my land where in they top. Where the house, where they come out one person, when they say so, Ghana, I don't know how you people you do in Nigeria there. But Ghana, when somebody discover land, like my house, where I'm from, my great grandfathers, now them discover the land. It doesn't mean say because they discover them. If ordinary person come there, still the land be their own. That is why Ghana, everybody away from that family or extended family, where you get close to the extended family, go visit the land. That's the way it is. You understand? It don't belong to just one person. It belongs to everybody where they Ghana. And that is why Kumasi man go fit come Accra, can't buy land for them, they go sell give them. Somebody, even self, you, including you Nigerians, they sell land, they give you people. That is a thing where it go show you say, we Ghana, the chiefs will they not own the land. It belongs to individuals. That is why you get chance where you go come up for your stupid Nigeria camp, they go sell you land. It's simple logic. But don't take advantage on that. Where because you be close to how do you call some of the parliamentarians, or you be close to that stupid man where they call himself Gamanche. You close to land, so you go do use advantage. Think say you go overcome the Ghanaians. You lie bad. You the craze. You the craze. Say because you know politician or you know the chief, the king where they, the chief where they Gamanche, you know him. So because of that, you go use them, overtake even his own people inside his house. You think say they go agree for you. You see, you Nigerians, you know get sense. You know get sense. According to the thing where this Sami they talk, make that man not think say because you know politicians or you know the chiefs where they Ghana. So you go stand on that thing. They say the Ghanaians where they don't know the thing where they go on. So you go use them against them. You know go happen. You know go happen today if you don't know. Here no be Nigerian. But you people, you go do that thing for Lagos. If in Lagos where you go do one self, they kick you from Lagos there. Where you won't bring them to Ghana? Where you think say we Ghana? Where we hold our culture? Our culture no be joke for the whole world. Ghana culture, they know they joke with their culture. You go fit call them a stupid thing, but their culture when it come to their culture, Ghana culture, we know they play with them. It be people like this where you won't can use politicians against. He said that man where they call it Check Igbo King for Ghana, you know get sense. You be ordinary man like trading, where you be ordinary man where you can't take Ghana. They give you position, you take the whole position, like say you be some king where you come up from Nigeria camp. Kwasia Bajimi. You won't can use politicians for who in top. It is a Ghana be Nigeria, eh? For who in top where you won't can use king or chiefs or politicians against the citizens. What babu damn? You know get sense. Make I tell you people. You see the girl where they here, the girl where they call on Kemi for here. They show on small pepper. Where they give us small chance where you can run him up. He said I quiet. He said I get quiet. They give us small chance where they see him mind already. You see, say the citizens and the politicians they are against him. You see him? They give us small chance where he disgrace Nigeria finish. Where they see say, oh, na so Nigeria be. Now they are fight against him. They call our names. They call and say you know be British. You know be like this. Person will get British passport too. They insult him. In parliament, they insult him. Indirectly, they insult that girl. Nigerians, you no get sense at all. They can't give you small chance for Ghana. Make you lead your people. You can't tell the whole thing like say you be some king where you from some place come making people worship you. Your mother, your mother. You tell the whole thing like say make people when they did the country worship. You won't go open Igbo village for we our land. Boldly, you tell the whole thing. Look the way this Sami they explain this. You tell the whole thing, say Igbo village. You won't come break with our culture. So if like we not talker, Kwasiampeji way, this foolish man go open that Igbo village. He said they take you go court. He said the land. And they tell you say God, when they talk to you, you know they understand. And they tell you say take the land, go give you people. Because the people where the land be their own, it not be all of them where they get the same mind. Like the one where sell you the land. They no go agree where that man go sell land give you. It be simple. Ghana, we no go agree. Me, my house, we the heritage chieftaincy. Me, my house, if you are there, or somebody tell me say they sell the land give somebody. Where am I aware say they sell, I go fit go collect the land back, give to the family. You people don't understand these things. You come make bandai. Kwasia, go do your Igbo king for Igbo land. Mini che. I say your mother, go and do your stupid things in Igbo land. You hear me? Go do your stupid thing in Igbo land. You won't use we our politicians and our chiefs against the citizens. Mini chewati. Your mother. Hey, your mother. I said you. Make you people wait for the Ghana there. You people they disturb our traders, our business people for Ghana there. But they can't they see the two are happy for South Africa. It go be more than the way you think. They can't give you so much chance make you lead your people. You can't take the whole Ghana to your own. Kwasia penny. Always you deal with this thing. If you don't invite yourself, you deal with how to call this foolish man where they Accra. Taki. Always you there with them. They don't invite you to they try your best. Go see them. Take some photos. Take time deceive who? We Ghanaians. You think you be Nigerians, eh? Where you go deceive? I say your mother. You won't can use that kind of pictures, that things where you take with politicians. Can't deceive Ghanaians. You see say the land where they take you, they fight for top. They won't make you bring the land back. You see say they take you go court. Next time, when you die again where you go come, can't do bullshit for Ghana again. We know the joke with our culture. You lucky say you no be where you go do this thing. Like they throw you to pay long time. You lucky say no be anywhere. My people, they might territory where you go they do this bullshit. Avu. Now they throw you to pay long time. You lucky say no be anywhere where you go to do this foolish thing. Like you go see. Champagne. Right, Sammy, I know say you go watch this program. Make a cut and short for you. The name King. King. It being they add kingdom. So they add the DOM to it. Kingdom. Okay? So king is somebody who inheritage a land that belongs to the kingdom, like individual people. He lead that people to that kingdom. So when you come to UK here, all the British people where they here, they are under the king because now the land beyond. That's why I say they get prime ministers for here. That is why here they don't get president, they get prime minister because they get king. The king is stand for like say a president, but it be bigger than president. You understand? A king is bigger than president. When you see on 2-4 where they there, on 2-4 the whole land where it belongs to the account people be owned. You understand what king means? The whole land where they the Ashanti kingdom. Oh, if you're 2-4 you. That is why he get small chief under him. So he go fit take them out anytime where he want. He go fit take them out. On 2-4, go fit tell Ghana government. Say make they no step in land. Nobody go step there. Because the land be owned. That is what we call king. So they add the DOM to it. Make kingdom. So the kingdom means the people where they around the chief, where they take control on his land. It means they call them kingdom. So king, it meaning be say somebody where they lead people, group of people, be say group of culture people. Now they call king. A country, somebody where they lead. Kumasi where they see for them. Now the whole country, now big country where they see now in Kuruma where make way they join. Like them to they be like this stupid Igbo way they fight about independence. Like Ashanti people, if they go crazy, they go fit take independence from Ghana. They be the whole full country. You understand? So the person where he get in charge of the country, now they call king. So when you see where they put king for every country where you get king, they don't get president, they get ministers. They don't get all MPs, they don't get president, they get ministers. That means he be where own that land. So king be somebody where he lead the people for that kingdom, that country. Now they call him country, but normally olden days he be kingdom, they call him kingdom. Every country be kingdom. You understand? Every country be kingdom because it be people where they can discover the place before politics came. You understand? So every king he own his own kingdom. He dey lead people. He be leader. King be leader. If he tell you say like this king where they UK here, he go fit stop everybody make they no come out. Nobody go come out because the land be own. So king be somebody he dey lead people inside in kingdom. You understand? You this man, you come from nowhere. Kwasia Jimmy, stupid man. You come from nowhere. People they my land, you can't they call yourself king. Kwasia Penini. You don't even own no land. You go buy the land from Ningo people. You go buy the land from Ningo people. Ningo people, they discover the land, though. The land they discover, they don't buy them. They discover, they sit for top. It don't be today, since the world was born. You come out, they can't sell you land. You won't can't change we for Ghana for power. And then the HBSA. You won't can't change we for our land. Hey. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Manager. How are you doing? It's been a long time since I come on your platform. But I'm happy to be here today, to share my sentiment. But I would love to speak tree. I love to speak tree. But before I speak tree, you let me talk. I hope you are doing very well in Ghana. Yes. When we come up here and we talk about unification of Africa, majority of us, people on this platform, they don't like it. They don't want to hear unification of Africa. But Kwame Nkrumah said something, and I quote. He said, "Freedom of Ghana is meaningless unless it's linked to total liberation of Africa." That was what Kwame Nkrumah said. And he said this because he's aware of African terrain. He's aware of Africans. The level of poverty and the level of damage that they put on Africans. So he noticed that no, Africans need to come together, because the way they've divided Africa, they sat down and planned the thought of it before they divided Africa. So they've made it such a way that one nation, one isolated nation can never progress. No matter what that particular nation does, it will never hold water. They've made it such a way that one nation can never succeed. Look at how they cut, they divided Africa. If you don't know, you would think they didn't plan. They planned where they know or where they face resistance, or places that they face reality or civilization. Those places, those territories, they make sure that they cut, the land, and they make it very small, so that that land, people cannot, mobilize and fight back. You see, I come here all the time. I tell my Ghanaian brothers and sisters that Nkrumah saying independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it's linked to total liberation of Africa. He noticed what I'm saying right now, that one particular nation can never succeed without the rest. Okay? So if we think we are going to develop Ghana and leave the rest of Africa behind, we are playing. Because all these African countries will trip into Ghana, whether we like it or not. That is how it's going to be. No matter how you deploy police or deploy immigration officers to get rid of other Africans that are coming to Ghana, it will never work unless you fence the whole Ghana and put one padlock. That will be the only way you can, get rid of other Africans. And Nkrumah noticed that. He realized, no, if I decide to build Ghana, I'm playing. Because building Ghana means all other Africans will trip into Ghana to come and enjoy a piece of the pie. Okay? So if that is the reason, if that is the case, then the best thing to do is to link the whole Africa, put the whole of Africa together. Okay? That way, every corner or every part of Africa will enjoy the same thing. So there will not be need for somebody to move from where they are living, their ancestral land, to another land to go and look for greener pasture, because at the end of the day, all of us are enjoying the same thing, the same system, the same hospital system, the same military system, the same currency, the same everything, the same. That was what Nkrumah saw. So when I come here and I see Ghanaians saying, "Oh, our leaders cannot, they should get rid of all these Nigerians, get rid of all these South Africans that are coming to Africa," we are being reminded of what Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was saying, that liberating Ghana alone, you are playing. Okay? Because you can't stop other Africans from coming to Africa because we are all black. How will you know this person is Ashanti, or this person is Voterian, or this person is that person or that person? If I see Burkina people, there's a lot of Burkina-based people in Ghana, a lot of them, and you can't notice whether they are Ghanaians or they are from outside Ghana. You can't. There's no way you'll be able to fish them out. Okay, so these Ghanaians who come here and always fighting against unification of Africa, and that they want Ghana, we isolate ourselves. How could you isolate yourself? I don't know how we are going to isolate ourselves, because Ghana is not an island that rivers and whatever has circulars. No, we are living among a larger or wider continent. So you can't say that other Africans cannot come to Ghana, or they shouldn't come to Ghana, or your politicians should get rid of them or do something about it. Or no. If I were you people who continue to push this narrative, if I were you people, like, what I would say is, we should then push for unification of Africa, okay, so that all of us can develop at the same time. If not that, Ghanaians are playing. There's no way Ghana alone can develop and leave the rest of Africa. It is never going to happen. It won't work. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I see how people see, in Ghana streets, you see people begging money, people from, I don't know if they are from East Africa or wherever they are coming from. You see them tripping, and you can't do nothing. There's nothing we can do. Unless Ghana, we push for unification of Africa, and that, when we push for unification of Africa and we succeed, that way people will not even come and disturb your culture, if that is what we are thinking about. If all Africans are spending the same currency, why would I don't see the need of somebody getting out from his or her native land to come to another man's land. For what? Okay, because these people traveling to your country, they come there because of maybe your currency is good, maybe your economy is good. That is why they are coming, okay, to come and look for a piece of the pie. So now, if the whole Africa is the same thing, the same currency, the same hospital system, the same military, the same police, what will force somebody to leave their native land and come and live on another person's native land? It's not going to happen. This is why the unification of Africa is very, 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 very important. And Ghanaians should rally behind this unification of African thing. And that is what our leaders are trying to do. That, some of us don't understand what the leaders are trying to do. Nana Addo, personally, I would think he is one of the best, one of the greatest over there. I know Ghanaians are not seeing the big picture. Okay, Ghanaians are not seeing the big picture. Why did Nana Addo do this? Why did Nana Addo do? What Nana Addo did is the right thing to do. Okay, from there we will push. If Ghanaians love it good, we should push for unification of Africa, because the whole Africa, all these people are tripping, especially West Africa. All of them are coming to Ghana. We can't contain all these people. So what can we do? What we can do is to do what? Is to put all of us together. If we want to preserve our culture, like the way we are thinking now, then we should unite. So that in every area or every part of Africa, people will continue to maintain their culture, just like the way it was before the white man came in. Africa was the same. Okay? Before white man came, Africa was the same. These people were spending the same currency. Okay, this is why they move around, they trade among themselves, they spend the same currency. And they weren't moving from their native land to somebody's land. No, they weren't doing that. But they were spending the same currency at the same time. They used the same currency to buy the same things that they were looking for. Right there in Africa before the white man came. So why can't we do the same today by coming together as Africans, spending the same currency? Okay? So that our economies will develop and move forward. We sit here trying to divide ourselves, trying to say that Cedi should become the master, Naira should become the master, whatever should become the master. No. Africans need to come together so we spend the same currency. That will move Africa like crazy forward. Okay? And one benefit that when we become united, it means therefore we are going to spend the same currency, and that currency will be backed with our minerals, gold or diamonds. Okay? I'm a trader. If any currency comes in that is being backed with gold, I believe immediately the following day they launch that currency will be the superpower currency in the whole world. And Africans will have a lot of money to be able, powerful money to be able to, buy from outside whatever we need, so that our people will live good life. Okay? By this time, the world is not being controlled by a particular nation. It's being ruled by the traders. This is why Wall Street is the one controlling the whole, ruling the whole world. Okay? Because the traders are the one ruling the whole world. If we back our currency with this gold and diamonds and all these things that we have, no currency can compete with African, currency. Because when gold go up, our currency is going up. When diamond go up, our currency is going up. When uranium go up, our currency is going up. Every this mineral that will go up when we come together, every mineral that will go up means therefore our currency is also going up. And no currency in this world can compete with African currency. What are we doing as Africans to come together and build Africa rather than our individual countries? That we will never succeed, that we will never progress, and that we will never move forward, because it's something that it was planned. All right, Mr. Manager, thank you so much for this platform. At the right time, I'll come back again. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Good afternoon, Mr. Niger. I greet you this afternoon. Please allow me to use your platform to answer some few questions and also direct my message to our politicians and our president, Mr. John Mahama, and also speak to my Ghanaian brothers and sisters on your platform and the diaspora. Thank you. But permit me to use my local dialect, and I will use Tree and some of our dialects too. Thank you, Mr. Niger. Miniano, mechiachia ma wie, baby I will be a mechiachia mo minim se mo ho ye kama. Na say yegusua yes spread it, the message of the agenda of the ebook so-called king in Ghana soil. Ordered that Ghana for now worry Ghana ni ba. Now later that lady knows she is being used to destroy her own country. But as the saying goes, Yebekasa said the truth will be heard and Ghanaians will understand. Now a way me koba enough me titi a program biana. Lady B, so Nigerian or the YouTube or the beto ho about Botswana and Babia. Say any boyfriend ye Nigerian in Wadada no. And I was swanded in a Bangladesh. Koye drug trafficking any a coachy girl. Yes, you say you be cool girl, no, you be trinity. Said the union I nimono. Because they be ameka say embaye vulnerable. Meaning man, mamu boom for but a semi canisa. Because sikani bre no na ama na ba ne saa because bema bia fo se ne power sika a hode bedada ma ne ma so per material things and where they can get them very easy, which is very sad. Metie say but one afọ nyina se yenku no because girl no kofa Nigeria ne ye catch na so on den wantie nti bia na ekoso Ghana. Nigeria for iba Ghana. Oh, Ghana is beautiful. Ghana police are good. They are friendly. Now, call your universities. Call your environment, your clubs, your party sessions near there. Now, when say Nigeria for one day, and my Ghana for me, we call your beaches. We call beaches in our coastal areas. Now, call the Nigeria for guys see your beaches ho. Because Omo said, Ghana ni ba no ye vulnerable. For betiu or no be kasa. Ho no be ye no ho brofosem. Na eya na me ya. Se edru baabi a Ghana ni be ma nani ada ho no. Na ade kitikiti bi no am ye de beat no. Me hwe di na me se no esese me kasa bi o se me ba na be kasa. Because we can't sit aloof and be quiet and watch them do whatever they want. Because sebi yankasa mu kura na sebi fra asasi so kwa nyame bebisa so ntidi empa na beye wa asasi so ya na nam so bebisa o se ntidi empa na ochi ma odi gya ho mo ya na me ra ho bebubo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah company so ya champion beto aso si ani nyina agu mebubo mu be 20 a kire Ghana fo na yehu se ye politicians PNDC any MPP omadi abro since 1992. Memfa PNDC dear crown started 1981. Our better to din kwasasema to 2000 omo free so. The bebo companies ni bia egua na common reviving the crowd back na mwa Ghana country no. So omanye. Hwe Burkina Faso, young man, Traore or MCS one, I'm 35 to 36. Sheniama or the 12 million a beer a tomato factory, 12 million. Na commander sugar factory reviving a keke. Ni akoji 12 million ni atuagu. Whom are we deceiving? Me bobo in human so. 1. Gasem cement. 2. Kwame Nkrumah catering rest houses and award the whole Ghana. In Sawam Canary, Kanda GNTC. Ni want to say near GNTC na buo Ghana. Prestia Goldfields, Takwa Goldfields, Atlantic Hotel, Abosu Glass Factory, Continental Hotel, Tema Steel Company. Mabobo mabako 10 no. 11. Ghana Agro Foods. Ghana Gihok Bottling. Na ye bottles a ye di no musuo ni ade. Ene glass ye no musuo. 13. Ghana Oil Palm Factory. Na Ghana ye wo oil palm factory. Ye ton enwo a ede enwo ena ye export bi so ko Europe ne America omo de ye seminar. Star Hotels, a Sutrari Sugar Factory, Commander Sugar Factory, Akosomo Textiles Limited, Boligatanga Meat Factory, Boligatanga Rice Mill Factory, Meridian Hotel, Kumasi Jute Factory, Kumasi Shoe Factory, near Ghana Rubber Factory, Ghana Citron Factory, Citron so near exporting cost Belgium. Now ye any France near the perfume. So now ye wo a friend is saying say Sunyanya say bechim ho be near wo Ghana Tomato Factory. So ni nyina egu wo within 80s to early 90s na ni nyina egu ye. Ghana Airlines, Ghana Ship Lines, near Ghana, your ships, your trolleys, ye di yin and namakese, tune fish no money ade. Where did it go? Na mitihwa mitimi bisam ho say politicians ibedi yeso. Hwe say trolley young man or the 12 years hwe niam a waye wo ayi Burkina Krom ho. Osisi estate houses across Burkina for the indigenous Burkina Bay, for them to get somebody, some place to rest their head. It's very sad. Said the echo so Ghana. Na empenifo abedi so na look at just a champon one kojiske bia or IMF. No di Ghana for ya ono ani nyansa de ma Ghana so ma Ghana be food basket of West Africa. They export enuane ko West African countries. Ni nyina egu bukuma champon ya. So mama ye raising tia modi kum no matu no akotra makofa no mabeku no. Chese metwene ho kra na bibisa mo se Ghana krade na haye na ye promote tribalism, evil agenda, something to divide us, and a politician see mahaboku mo brain and a mode say Ghana enka 21st century enka ye high schools nyina nka see ye swimming pool ho kra na enkole ye be kire mo adware o how to swim se be ya o true baby na nsu kra yiri na entimi mfa no obeti esinsura yira fa nipa ya because the person has no idea of swimming. This will be a team show river Danny Chrome onim dware kakra and so ba brochra swimming a part of the government's agenda obema na ba ama ikrobeni bi asua dware. So what inland so what near the sea odim dware enso Ghana kwa de unhunu dware da je se wotempo ano eno nkompo ano crowd ti so omon kro yinam e de na ye die ho abro say now we have a lot of bunch of people or say I'm a graduate, I'm educated, I can govern the nation. The man and why in the basa what do we want? Enti Ghana for ye babu chi one who said up to now constitution omon person mbesisa omo ba bia na omo play romance on it no ya sa no de free so no ko Jo Mahameba na bi de minimum say nka obeye de tram ye bi nka oba ya no ye constitution ye sisa no ho a ye amendment o ne clauses ne ye free mu oba hwe ne ma oye he started now traveling around going from country to country so odase Ghana that be nichina and so military mai otra so ewo Burkina hwe so osesa kro no Ghana ye nya civil war dawo and so yentimi nya hwe apart from Kwame Nkrumah any general champion omo di change bi back room e ba Ghana when bi we ba no ye kwa ba ko a enke kwan kra de we ye kwan ba ko a ye de politics and minu anama ye ti diaspora de bia a crowd so no bo so mu ye road utim so mu ye politics have nothing to do with politics a part of a near say we na ema a country no ye governable the citizen will get access to things uti abrochira you live there by grace but happiness pan there unya there but you live by grace but uti Ghana freedom no ewo ho but freedom na so yasa de achichire wo mene wouldn't say freedom no so ho suni freedom you are like you are in captivity because we are rare eduane kra obedi edura obeto ano why did you get it? Nobody gives you incentives. Share your farmers. Ghana your farmers and can see a mechanizing. Na ye farming ye very very attractive. Na nipa ko mo no ya downgrade o mo ama obi a farmer cry mu no. epo bi a wako university no abo degree kika sem hu sa eno ene ye dwene wo ho e we do tibrofo na we de biti Ghana for oba bia opeso sa slave master agenda na woni trim ti da be na Ghana eni bebie hu se akwantu aye tutu ni ade a politicians mu high me etukwan no we buy ne mama ya so na egu ha mama amudo mbegu e from nigga say e free nyina e nigga ya broni no hu a ombu so papa ye president odi ombu onimu se okro no also show me your friend and I will tell you your character. Onimu se baby your friend, okay, show me where you come from. Omo ye argument omo tim kasa Africa cried it seems we live on in Niasuni ededa we live on in jungles because we are not ready to cooperate. Chinese for then only 1.4 billion population of people and so yet they have one common language. And no empenifo no mo boa mo kro ni nyina no elders no ma 3 days to even to worship them, to acknowledge them, which is beautiful. Yes, will be sorry cried or say I some yengu no. Or no problem they call politicians, no they call him for so. I him on him the way or them. What be you omo power ne from on sem so bit ma govern crown. Ye the crown man to be govern after that on him the way anything. Ti se say na ko him bi edi ne crow so. Any federal state any oye ne crow no a. Enka politicians because of the 4 years abekwa ono ni bottom sika ene na yere ne mma no abeto dan wa America ne Canada no de ne mma begu ho summertime no abesisa more vulnerable no a friend is saying election time no abe yusu ne ekum ya. Oh my people momi nsua ne mabi kakra owia no ahada de apart mu say ahemfo no na enye na wosusu as a vulnerable na wosubu afu o hene no because koto asasi bi wasato am obi nti onu mom no ubu afu no yes waba omo hene na ye vulnerable to say wo say be obetibe yusu mum yenu nyina enso so hwe bible ni mu a ekura na omo chichiri nyina na ye ahemfo de chichiri because politicians no obeji usika no wadwane nti mum aye ni nna ho na menu bi kasa e metie ni de na manage pa wo so mate ensem no a wo kan no but say politicians na so kofa hoho and they beto aba no mu de awini because enye side and Mr. President Mr. John Mahama, what is the need of going to Nigeria to say who father do kotra ho na wo stepmother no in Nigeria ni? What are you telling us? Edi na wo pa kire aka kire because book of any po ho no ma beto aba na MPP so akofo ni po no ma beto aba enti moye no scratch my back, let me spat your back. Let me scratch your back too. And I'm DBT and sir. But it won't last for long. Changes is on the way. First, let me military government. But I think we have to let the military advice rule Ghana before send a baby. Because politicians no more 10%. Na mukofa contract bi ba 10% ninti mum pese kro ne bekoso but we shall get you out. More politicians in amonya papa. I will come again, Mr. Niger.